What's up, everyone? I'm Nate Castro with Blockchain Almanac, the go-to resource for the top trends in the blockchain space. And today I want to share with you an interview from the ChainSites FinTech and Blockchain Summit run by ChainDD and TMT Post in New York City, where we had a chance to hear from industry leaders, influencers, and innovators in the fields of crypto, blockchain, AI, and robotics. We heard about opportunities across the entire globe and the growing innovation happening in China. We spoke with panelist Leo Lam, technical partner with the Chinese startup Tesra Supernet, and he shared his thoughts on building the artificial intelligence superbrain using blockchain technology. Hello everyone, I'm Nate Castro with the Blockchain Almanac here today at ChainSites Summit, FinTech and Blockchain Summit 2019 here in New York City. And today I have with us a very special guest, Mr. Leo. So thanks so much for being us today. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
So Leo, just wanted to begin by telling us a little bit about yourself and about your company.
Okay. Good day. I don't know, evening or morning. And I'm Leo Lam from China. I'm the technical partner from Tesra Supernet, which is a distributed AI computing network. And we are trying to make this entire network to be a decentralized AI resource network.
Yeah, just talking about the technology you're a part of, and tell us a little bit more maybe about the trends you're seeing and some of the solutions you're looking, or some of the challenges you guys are looking to resolve with your technology.
Okay. When I was giving a speech, were you there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I saw you. Leo, by the way, Leo was on the panel today at Insight at ChainSites, so had a lot of good insights on what's happening in the markets today.
Okay, we started this project from end of 2017. Yeah, and now after 1 year's development, then we started to build up our community. Now our community has been grew up to 60,000. And we have already collected this computation power over 20 petaflops. There is a live commercial version online, which provides this distributed AI computing power. We are actually provided this service, SaaS platform for these AI developers. They can develop their AI on our platform without further complex this configuration on it. It's quite easy than these existing cloud service companies. The technical risk actually is the blockchain part. We are actually working on this consensus algorithm design. And it's foreseeable by early next year, we will publish the new version of blockchain-based Tesra Supernet, which will enable this user peer-to-peer to utilize this AI power. And also they can exchange their data set and exchange their models, the AI model, which means the algorithm. So all of this factor is element of this AI fundamental element can be traded on blockchain.
Okay.
That is our purpose.
Okay, well that's great. So in terms of the technology that exists out there right now, I know you mentioned your new consensus mechanism. Can you tell us more about, I guess, what you're creating in terms of consensus and how that's going to work with your new platform?
Yeah. As we know, Bitcoin, the POW, based on this work, proof on this work, that will transform electricity power into a decentralized trust token. So this is the nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, transfer power into another form of endorsement of a currency. As that was 10 years ago. Now, after 10 years, now what we have to do is to enable that something worse, it has worse, that with the endorsement and to be realized on chain, which means like competition power. Competition power, the AI competition in itself is valuable. it's valuable. It's not like the blockchains. All these powers we can say wasted or in another way. But this AI training, AI computing, it is worthwhile. It is valuable. How can we make it to endorse a currency, a token?
Okay.
And so that is our purpose. We need to find a consensus algorithm. Yeah, now we're working on this. There's some of method, but based on this principle, first, we don't need to keep this node continuously working, because if we keep it continuously working on this computation proof, then it's a waste of this power. Mm-hmm. And second, we need it distributed to be verified, to prove this token or this entire process. Yeah, in our presentation, we showed two scenarios. One is that AI developer can develop their AI model, like face recognition on our platform, on Tesra. And another scenario is that this developer can design their intelligence AI robot on Tesla.
Wow.
Yeah. So these two fields, I think this is will be quite popular in the future. In China, if you live in China, you will feel the time it rapidly changed. Yeah. Just 1 year ago, I have a friend who is running this call center. He has 3,000 employees. Now he has only 400.
Using AI and robotic technology.
Yes, 400 equipped with AI. Yeah. These guys working with this robot, with AI
wow.
robot. They can dial automatically, and they don't know what is retirement. They keep all of this AI. They sound like a real person, but they are not. You cannot easily recognize, distinguish the human or robot you are chatting to.
Wow.
So that is AI, changed this entire
So AI
area.
taking over the sales process.
Yes, telemarketing.
That's, there's a lot of things changing in the world today, which is why we're in a great time that we're in right now.
Yeah. So a lot of the areas will be replaced by AI. It sounds like an unpleasant process.
Well, it's funny, like, because we just had another panel talk about kind of impact and also talk about artificial intelligence, and some people look at it as good, some people look at it as bad. The panel said that they saw really positive things about it, and some things people think it's replacing jobs, but it's really creating a better form of life and society. So I mean, what are your thoughts on the impact of artificial intelligence and kind of just humanity?
Yeah, like I said in the panel, that since our civilization started, people are keep inventing the tools or technologies to replace humans' job. Yeah. So this entire process is irreversible. But what about when all of our labor work and partially our brain work has been taken by machine? So what we really need to do is think over carefully what human can do, and even further, what is the real purpose of living? Yeah, that's important.
That's a great question. I like that question. Yeah. I like the philosophy coming out of here.
Yeah. Because eventually you will find that human is living for some meaningful things. Yeah, for meaningful things. So in the future, a lot of these meaningful things will be provided by like VR, these technologies. So a lot of people will be satisfied by this equipment. It's like the Matrix.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Matrix and Neo.
But still, there will be a lot of people, a small group, but the amount shall be still big. These people, they will concentrate on keep asking questions about the unknown, exploring the unknowns, and keep breaking the boundary of the civilization. These people, what they need to do is with this quality that machine could not have, which is curiosity, innovation, empathy.
Empathy, yeah.
Yeah. Empathy is difficult. Human, even we come from different culture, but I can feel most of these feelings. I can sense this feeling that you have. So this is empathy. The background is difficult, but to machine, this common sense is nonsense. It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
Even for a tiny pictures recognition, it took days computation for machine.
Yeah, I mean,
so that is different. So machine is thinking different ways than human. Since our entire process that the machine is taking over human's job, and this is irreversible process, we really need to think about is what is human good at.
yeah.
Yeah. So we need to rebuild our ability, not to compete, to work together with machines in the future.
Yeah, and
that's why we provided this platform for human to program or working with AI. And we also provided this platform for people to program the robot. Yeah. With the robot, they can explore the space and take the rocket of Elon Musk.
Okay, Elon Musk.
Okay. They need a company.
Yeah.
And the good possibility is that with the robot companies
So
to explore the future.
just, obviously you're coming from China, and this is an international conference or summit that we're in today. So why don't you tell us a little bit about, what are this, I guess, some of the things that are happening in China that aren't necessarily happening in the U.S. yet, and some of the, advantages of being a global or a Chinese company.
I think, there is quite a difference. In China, we pay like Alipay and WeChat, just scan it, no cash, no credit cards. It's quite convenient everywhere. Yeah. With this payment method, and actually, if we look into the history, for the past 40 years, the entire country, China, is growing, rapidly growing. This shaped everyone. I think this is the reason. It shaped everyone optimistic. Look, everything good.
Yeah.
They're trying to learning things, to master these skills, to have a better future. Yeah. So this is totally different with Western.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can sense that. So it's quite easy for them to learn this new technology, to adopt these new technologies. Yeah. Even there's a short-term pain in this transforming of the organization. It doesn't matter. They will do it.
They'll do it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, here, us at Blockchain Almanac, we're always looking for ways to kind of bridge the gap of knowledge and adoption of new technologies like blockchain. What do you think has to happen here in the U.S. to have mainstream investors, a U.S. audience to become more comfortable with technology? And what do you think is going to encourage adoption here in the United States to be where China is now, and to be more comfortable with, like you said, Alipay, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, artificial intelligence, robotics? What do you think will help encourage that in the United States?
Actually, we know that ICO in China is forbidden.
Okay.
Yeah, in America is restricted. If I have to say that, and the Libra.
Yep.
Yeah, Libra by Facebook now is it's been talking around and around, and it seems like to be forbidden.
Yeah, and PayPal just pulled out of Libra's project as well. So there's been some stumbling blocks there.
But meanwhile, we look at the other side in China. China's cryptocurrency is going to publish. There is already a timeline.
Yes,
by November, China's cryptocurrency is going to online, or at least to distribute it to these 5 companies. So this is the difference. In China, some policy looks very restricted. it's just for the public, how to say, the governance or management, society benefit. But actually, it's encourage its innovation.
Okay.
Yeah. Even there's a mistake, if mistake is not too serious, okay, just let it go. Let's see how it will happen in the future. So that is the attitude of the government. And in US, I'm not familiar with the US, but I can sense that if there is a regulation clearly defined, you can do this or not, then don't cross the line.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will be very serious.
Very bad. It costs you a lot of money.
Yeah. So this is a totally difference.
Yeah. So I think you're right. I think it's in the U.S. it's going to take a little bit longer when it comes to the regulation, when it comes to familiarity. But I think the key word is innovation, and I think we have as many innovators here in the United States who are looking to move forward with these new technologies in the right way, in a regulated way, in a compliant way, and making sure they're bringing quality solutions like yours to the market. And I think people are definitely hungry for that here in the United States. So before we go, just anything else you want to cover, any other trends you're looking at, anything else you want to talk about in terms of what you heard about today in the summit, or a closing remark you'd like to say to an American audience here?
Yeah, we are doing this blockchain and AI plus blockchain plus AI, and we make it into a platform that can unite the society strengths to build something new. And we are trying to establish the organization and with a mechanism that can stipulate this new bonus, a new bonus of innovation. There's a theory in economy that Pareto improvement. If we are talking about this growth, if the growth is healthy, then it suits to the theory of Pareto improvement. Every party inside will be benefit.
Yeah.
It's not a win-lose situation. It's win-win situation. Now both U.S. and China is losing the labor bonus. I believe in the future, at least 5 to 10 years, the only bonus we can pursue is innovation bonus.
Okay.
So we need a new mechanism to reorganize this social resources to create something new, and a lot of something new. That is why we created the Tesra Supernet. We want to try this way that nobody ever tried before, to create a new organization to stimulate more innovations, and all of this value can create another business model. Yeah. So nobody done that before. Bless us.
Yeah. No. Well, thank you so much, Leo. I appreciate your time. That was awesome. That was great. And that's all for us today. And we'll be back in contact, and we'll talk soon. We'll have you again on the show one more time.